Alright, it's 11:47. They called and said we can come in a little early, so just showing you guys my post-op fashion. So thankful to the Crane Center for being so communicative and just on it. And yeah, looks like some things I was concerned about with my fistula are actually just connective tissue healing, so please let that be the case. Alright, we'll catch you in a bit, y'all. Good morning, it's September 6th at 11:37. I had last seen you about 3 in the morning where I was doing my hand therapy, and then I tried to get settled down. I went to the bathroom and relieved myself, and then my flip flow catheter would not stop leaking, and it's dripped here and there, which is kind of unsettling when you're walking around or something in public, but this was like a constant drip, and I have a lot of catheter trauma. It freaks me out. I've handled it much more than I thought, much better than I thought. But, it eventually went all through my underwear, and I had to grab a washcloth, and it was really leaking, and so I looked it up, and it said, if you have a suprapubic catheter, this means the urine's not able to flow from the bladder, you have a kink, you have something, you need to go to the ER. This is not what I wanted to read at 4 in the morning. I definitely got anxious. I was like, oh my God, because I'm already a little bit skeezy about having a catheter. But, I tried just moving the mechanism back and forth. I tried to make sure it was unkinked, and just clip to the right one. There's 2 little holes it can clip to, one smaller than the other, so I took out the smaller hole, clipped it to the larger so it would have a chance to unkink. Luckily, my post-op number 2 is today, as well as my pre-op number 1 for Glansplasty. Gonna go see Parker at the Crane Center. We're just about to leave, but yeah, it was definitely scary. And then I actually had to wake my mom, and we're like, let's not jump off the cliff yet and go to the ER. I tried releasing the valve again to urinate, and it worked, and that made me feel better. And then eventually it stopped, but it definitely worried me because it can be serious. But at least, I can go to the Crane Center today. So this is post-op number 2. Like I said, going to see Parker, and they're taking us a little early, which is nice. I'm still very tired, but I was able to sleep from about 4 till 10:30 a.m., so that was also a blessing. And now that I'm not on the oxys, I'm definitely tired. People saying, oh, I can see how tired you are, don't overdo it. Definitely overdid it a little bit Saturday with that 4-hour trip, but trust me, we limit our outings to 10 minutes to sometimes an hour if it happens that way. But I've been listening to my body, and I've been resting. And I'm getting kind of sad because we leave next week on September 16th. I've thoroughly enjoyed my time in Austin. I got this way about chest surgery. It's emotional. Major life change. For Baltimore, it was my chest. For here, it's my penis, and that was huge. And so I'm getting kind of homesick already for Austin and this whole experience. But I just can't believe how well this has gone. I can't believe 2 weeks. No, tomorrow I'm 3 weeks post-op. I feel so much settled in myself, just happier as a human, less. And so that is really nice. So we are gonna leave soon, and yeah, let's head out, Mom. It's us.
So you just walked away without saying anything?
Very nice. We're video crew, we're helping out.
What's up, everyone? It's 2:33 in the afternoon. We're back from my pre-op number 2. Met Parker. He was amazing. He immediately was just like, wow, your phallus looks amazing. And he was taking lots of pictures, and he's like, you're healing so well. He said, my urethra looked beautiful. I'm not trying to gloat. He was just stoked, and he's like, you've got a top-notch cock. And that made me feel good. I know that man sees a lot of dicks, and that made me feel good. But been doing a lot of healing. He said my urethra looked beautiful. The entire seam on the bottom of my penis is already healed. My leg graft is looking great. Stoked for surgery tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm getting my glands tomorrow. Everything was just so good. They had a new MA in training, and then they pulled 20 staples out of my arms. The last 20 staples, I thought I only had about 7, but there were 20 in there. Let me tell you, relief. Sometimes my arm pain was just my arm swelling against the staples. Totally uncomfortable. But thank you, Lauren, for getting out my staples today. But yeah, Parker asked me if I followed any special diet. Was I vegan? Whatever. I said, actually, I've just basically been on the Mediterranean diet my whole life. I eat 85% well, 90% well, and then I allow myself to snack some. I actually am at the highest weight I've been in years, or maybe ever, up to this surgery. Usually my nerves don't let me eat, my anxiety, but I wasn't too nervous leading up to surgery. Sometimes I'd get a little pocket here and there, but just like, I ate. And I knew from other friends that had gone through it, one said, you'll be at 60% of your energy for like the next 6 months, and you will lose weight in the hospital. It was hard to eat in the hospital. If I didn't have my mom there just feeding me, probably wouldn't have eaten in the hospital. So I knew I would have lost weight, and I've lost 2 or 3 pounds just from last week. So for the most part, eat very healthy. I try to hydrate a lot, drink a lot of water, a lot of fluid, a lot of sparkling water, and I don't drink alcohol. Maybe once every 3 months, I might have a light beer. Other than that, I keep it pretty healthy, and I use cannabis. I've talked about using cannabis as medicine, not only using flower to smoke, but a lot of orals and edibles, and I truly believe it's helped me heal. So he asked if I would keep sending pictures throughout my healing, because he said, you really are one of the best results we have seen in a while. And I'm not trying to sound like whatever. I was almost just like overwhelmed, like what? He kept taking pictures. He's like, I can't believe this is how you look. Just 1 day shy of 3 weeks. So yeah, I copped. When you go through phalloplasty at the Crane Center, you have the right to an eggplant keychain. I got one of those, got a couple of those last week, and then I got me a peach. It's supposed to be for the girls, but I got a few girls in my life that would like that. And then some bottle openers. So, smart marketing, Crane Center. What was the last thing I was gonna say? I don't know. Oh, the fistula. The fistula has not opened anymore. It's actually starting to form connective tissue, and we are not actually calling it a fistula right now. A fistula means an opening, and it also to require an opening in the body. But the real requirement is there urine coming out? And so far, so good. There is no urine coming out of my fistula, so we're just calling it wound separation. So that made me feel a little bit better. Also, I mentioned I had a little catheter scare at 4 a.m. We resolved that, was able to get that flip flow under control. And then, surgery tomorrow with Dr. DeLeon. I'm super stoked, super thankful, and a super tired guy, so I'm going to go lay down and hopefully get on a movie or try to read a book. All right, you guys, thanks for all your support. Peace. It's 5. We went out for some errands. And I got my grape lemonade slush from Sonic. This is going to be the flavor of my Phallo. That's what my Phallo tastes like to me. Remember when you first brought me the grape lemonade in the hospital? It was like, oh. Cheers to a wonderful post-op, a wonderful mom who's done so much for me, and then just really healing well for 3 weeks, and then tomorrow my gland. Good evening. It's about 6:27 in the evening. After our last little errands, I was really pooped, and I thought I would come back and crash. I did rest all afternoon. I did lay down. Mom will verify that. But just was not able to sleep like I thought. So we're both a little restless, and we'd ideally like to get to bed early because I have surgery in the morning. Luckily, we don't have to be there at 5:30 this time, like stage 1, but we have to be there at 7:30. And so we'd like to go to bed early, so we're gonna just go kind of check out downtown Austin, just driving through. We're not gonna get out, and then just kind of take a drive down 6th Street, because that is one Austin thing that we have not seen yet that was on my list. So yeah, just trying to take it easy. Super excited for my Glansplasty. People ask me, am I nervous? I'm not nervous. I know I'm in good hands. Plus, I got the majority of it over with, so I'm good. So yeah, still stoked on how good my post-op went this morning. It was really cool meeting Parker, and everyone there was always cool and sweet. So yeah, let's go for a drive, Mom. We're checking out 6th Street, Austin. Just doing a little car tour. This is one of the, cultural districts, if I can talk.
This reminds me of New Orleans.
Yeah, definitely. What's up, you guys? It's 9:27 in the evening on the 6th. Hope you all had a good first day back at work. My post-op was amazing. I'm excited for my Glansplasty tomorrow morning. My surgery is at 9:30 in the morning, Central Standard Time. I gotta be there at 7:30, which is not as bad as the 5:30 a.m. curtain call the first time around. Not too much to report on the dog day. I've just been been chilling a lot more, been off the oxy, so I've just been able to rest more. It made me really hyper. Wasn't able to nap like I had hoped tonight, but then at a certain point my mom was like, you just want to go on a drive? So we drove around for 33 minutes. We went down 6th Street. Was just enough to tucker me out, Skyped with a friend. I've been really connecting with a lot of older friends and stuff, and just people from my past, and it's really cool. So if you want to Skype or chat, definitely send me a little message and we can make that happen. I've got lots of hours to fill, and it's nice to chat with friendly souls. So either way, that aside, I have my Glansplasty in the morning, taking my last sips of water at midnight, and then should just be under 30 minutes or less. They are going to take the strip of skin from the top of my thigh. It's going to be actually a little bit deeper than this wound they said today. So, just prepare for that a little bit. And I'm not too nervous. I'm definitely excited for my guy to have his head. And so they said they're going to make, an incision around here. And then they're going to roll up the skin to create it. And I guess they use this to kind of wrap it around. I'm not totally sure. That is not the most scientific Glansplasty method explained. That is not even a remotely scientific method explained. But that's, I guess, the general gist of how they do it. So I am going to go shower off and then hopefully get in bed and be able to sleep till about 6 or so, and then we head out. I am a well-hydrated dude. It is very hard for me not to drink. Even just like the 2 minutes I've been recording this, I'm like, oh, I need a sip of water. So what I hate the most about surgery is not being able to drink anything. Like in the morning you can't drink. What if you have a cough? What if you have a tickle in your throat? What if, I hated it. But then ice chips. Ice chips are your friend all throughout surgery. The first 24 hours after surgery, when you wake up after stage 1, you are not allowed to have anything to drink, and it sucks because you are parched. You have been intubated for 8 hours or more, and you just really want something to drink. You've also done a bowel prep the day before, so you have had nothing to eat or drink for almost 48 hours, and it fucking sucks, and you feel dehydrated, and your leg feels like it's gonna burn off. Your arm is, your new dick, it's there, but you can't really feel it. It's a mess, but I got through that mess, so I can't believe I'm 3 weeks post-op tomorrow and get my glands before I go. Didn't mean to drone on this long, but I'm actually really sad about leaving Austin. I've grown to love Austin. I know there's a lot of problems with it, all the locals, they tell me, but truly love this city and have really enjoyed my time here. And that has made my recovery also go well, because if I was in a faster paced place, like San Francisco or New York, even though I love SF, I just think it would just not be good for, on some kind of energetic level for my healing. Either way, I'm going to go try to relax, shower off, and catch you guys later or tomorrow, whenever I see you next. All right, peace. Thanks for the good juju.